Okay, mic should be on. Everything appears to be fine dandy. Let's keep with the usual text, which would be this and that. There we go. Now a friend on board. Hello?
Hello.
Hello all. Sorry, I had to let the music finish first because I liked it. It's always at the end. Let it play out. I like the music.
That is completely fair.
That is good. Right. Just double checking because we only did it once. The YouTube stream is live right now, right?
Let's check for the
just a quick check. Just making sure it's all right. And I made sure that the chat should be working this time around. Thanks, Restream, for not telling me a thing.
Okay, yeah, seems to be live.
Okay, good. Right.
Self, which is bad.
Yeah, go mute that or turn it off. Don't want false views here. Ugh. Right. So yeah, we're here for our next main game, which we're doing a Sonic game. How about that? It took a while, but we'll get to another one. Right, so we're doing Sonic Colors. I'm playing the original version, the superior version, because the ultimate version, they didn't do a good job. That's no excuse. So that's my reasoning for it. So
it works.
Yay. Oh yeah, there it is. Right. I gotta pay attention. I gotta pay attention to the secondary chat now. Yay.
I have it all on one convenience screen. Nice.
Yay. Good for you. Right, so yeah, I'm playing the original version and the European version, because we have a U in color. Because, you know, that's how we're supposed to spell it.
Yeah.
Fuck you, America, for nixing the U.
Yeah, it's even more annoying because most programming languages are based in America. So I kind of got used to spelling it without the U. And it's like, it's wrong.
Yeah, it's same in Source Filmmaker. Same thing. I stopped thinking about it after a while, but still.
Yeah, it's still bugs me.
Right, yeah. Yes, I'm using the classic controller because this thing don't take GameCube ports anymore. Right, so this is the tile that was made pretty much after Sonic Unleashed. It's not Sonic Unleashed. I mean, it's using the same engine, but it's very downgraded in comparison. Not saying it's a bad game, it's just, it's not Sonic Unleashed.
I remember the talks with Adrian, and I think he even mentioned the remastered there.
Yeah, the remaster ain't good. They had one job, but they didn't do a great job at it. I mean, it's fine. You can play it on modern consoles now, but it's not the same. Let me see here whilst we're letting this intro roll out, because I like this intro. Where's the manual? Just want to read out the premise whilst we're here, because the game doesn't do a great job at it. Kinda. Here we go. After years in the making, Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park is finally open. The genius scientist claims he created this gigantic playland to make up for all the trouble he had caused over the years. But Sonic is suspicious. You can fool others, but you can't fool me, says the world's fastest hedgehog. As the crowds gather on opening day, Sonic and his best buddy Tails race to the park to investigate. And that's our premise.
I fully trust Robotnik.
After his last Eggman land, well, how bad could this one be? So yeah, apparently Eggman's gone good this time around. Yeah, sure, whatever.
I remember the last time he went good and then betrayed us.
Multiple times.
Ended the game.
Lost World was after this game, so that didn't happen yet, technically.
Oh, okay.
Right. So here we are. And using this orchestral theme. Music's still good. Gameplay may not be fantastic in this run, but I'd still like it. Yeah, look at this menu. Oh, spectacle and everything. Everything's a-okay. Alright. Let's see. I'll make a new game. The navigator is just the help system, pretty much. You don't need it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're Sonic expert, so.
And we're just gonna jump right into gameplay. No cutscene, no nothing. We'll just go right into it. So.
Hit the intro to be. Is it the intro but to start up?
It's the like boot intro thing, whatever. Right, here we go. Got used to the controls again. Whee! So yeah, it's still the same boost formula type thing, but a little bit downgraded. It's not as pretty as before, god damn it. You can probably hear it very faintly in the background, but Eggman has like a PA system, whatever, of announcements and everything going around the parks, and they're themed in each park you're in through, and they're really real well written, but you can't hear them due to the audio bouncing, damn it. At least they fixed that in Ultimate, I'll give them that.
Well, they did something right.
Kinda, except the audio in the rest of the game is butchered badly. Hey, you can at least hear the PA system now. So yeah, the way that the game is designed this time around, it's a little bit differently. Just doing this trick system where you just mash the A button and do nothing else. Yay.
Engaging.
Very engaging. Yeah, the game here is pretty linear this time around, and I'm like ignoring a lot of stuff because certain things haven't been unlocked yet, so it's just a straight A to B right now. Yay.
Okay.
I think they were prioritizing for developing this game, making sure that, yeah, the Wii is a popular console, we're gonna make money off of this thing right now.
Oh, does it have
motion controls?
Yeah, like tie in with the, Wii controller.
They exist, but the motion controls aren't really the main focus, really, but they have to do something with it. There we go. Good timing. That's the reason why I'm using the class control, so I have to bypass the motion control shit, because why would I do that? And we're done. Stage over with. You can interact with the results screen before you time out. If I do that quick enough. Hang on. There we go. Yeah.
Explodes.
Yeah, that's why you want to break them. But if you take too long, then Sonic will just do the little animation, and you have to move on.
Yeah, I'm bad because of ADD.
Straight to Act 2? Oh, I guess screw the story then. Who cares about that?
I mean, the story is we are exploring the theme park and already destroying some of Robotnik's work.
I mean, it seems all harmless so far. Nothing's really tried to kill me yet. Honestly, I'm just ruining his day right now.
I mean, he already imprisoned innocent animals again, so...
These weird, strange creatures, don't know where they're from, but they're not from Earth. Or Mobius, whatever it's called. Yes.
F is not Earth.
Yeah, Sonic's planet makes no fucking sense. Actually, there's the name of the planet, Sonic's World. It's just like, wow, Sonic, a bit narcissist there with your namings of planets. It used to be called Mobius, and then Sega's like, no, that doesn't exist. What are you talking about?
Okay, yeah, I mean, it's not that uncharacteristic. Like, Sonic is a bit narcissistic, but...
He's cocky, but I wouldn't actually think about it.
And isn't being cocky and kind of being... damn it. What's the thing being narcissist about it actually saying? Like, that is another...
I want the red ring, even though I don't need it. Alright, so the red rings actually were implemented in this game, actually, surprisingly enough. And so what they do in this game is if you collect enough of them, you're able to unlock the Chaos Emeralds in this game. And that's it, that's all they do. They don't do anything else. The red rings are just there for collectible sake.
Huh.
And they've stuck around since. They couldn't let them go, goddammit. It's like the Sun and Moon medals was just like, okay, that's too annoying. How about we make an optional alternative that does fuck all to anything else? I mean, I don't mind Supersonic, but it's not relevant to the story this time around, and that kind of sucks.
It's actually weird, yeah.
Oh, here's the cutscene. Yeah, 5 planets. Jesus, where'd you get these? Oh, and it's at this point in the games that they changed the voice actors, so no more Jason Griffith for Sonic. It's now Roger Craig Smith, and that's gonna stay. I do question the validity of how this thing's even staying in orbit. It's tethered to the elevator, right?
I don't know. I played a bit of Become a Space Program, but I don't know how I would...
An elevator to a space station, I'm sure that's fine. And here's the elevator. It's just straight tethered to the planet, I'm sure that's fine. Yeah, don't mind that. I like that the elevators are snails. It's cute. Ah, he's fine.
Yeah, cat's got the cat.
Cats gotta be cats. I hope that thing has a G diffuser in it. because Jesus, that'd be going so fast.
Yeah, but if it's constantly accelerating at something, it's not that bad. Because, you know, speed doesn't kill you, it's the acceleration, and if it
and it's stopping.
Speed, nothing happens.
Yeah, I suppose.
Just thinking about it makes my head feel like it wants to...
Ah, shenanigans.
Didn't we already rescue some of them?
Yeah, the timeline of these cutscenes don't make fucking sense. It's like, this should have played first, and then the first 2 acts play out, but whatever.
Yeah.
There was definitely some development shenanigans going on behind the scenes. I'll explain it later.
I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm sure of what I'm gonna do.
I gotta save the buddies. Yoink.
Hey, what's going on? Huh?
Whee!
Oh no, Sonic's lost forever.
Yeah.
In the vacuum of space!
Space! Alright, I gotta make my save file. Okay, let's see. I think the game does generate some default names if you cycle through it a few times. It just made Eggman, so I think it has a few extra names. Let's do that. Okay. And an icon or a me. Well, I could use the me I made for the Wii version of myself. There we go.
Did it just PCs or do you not have an eye patch?
No, the original Wii version of me's were very limiting. So no lopsided designs. Alright, so yeah, here's our stage select, I suppose you call it.
Wait,
so good.
does he have a Sonic sunlight?
Hang on. If you hover the icon over the planets, the Eggman PA will describe them. So this is the multiplayer element of the game, kinda, but it's also where you unlock the Chaos Emeralds too, as you can see here. So you collect enough red rings, you unlock the stage. I can't interact any right now because I don't have any red rings. But yeah, that's how you unlock them. Not nearly anywhere near as intuitive as before. Here we are. This is the stage select menu. Interesting thing about the stage selection menus for each of the planets, they each have a unique theme in the menu here, and people can probably just stick around here for like 30 seconds at least. or less, really. But there's an entire 2 minutes worth of original music going on in the background that go much longer than you think, and you're never going to stick around here long enough to hear it all. So, poor design here.
Unless somebody makes a 1 hour version of it, like with Uncharted Worlds.
Alright, so now we're doing Act 3. You probably looked at the menu, there's 6 acts. Yes, we gotta do all of them. So, the way that this game is designed, I feel like it was initially going to be the 2 acts and then the rest of the acts would be optional. But then they realized the game is too fucking short if they did that. So they forced you to do these optional stages as mandatory ones now. Kinda sucks. Right, here's
did they just reuse of previous things, or did they build 6 stages now?
They are modifying the same stages we just went through.
Okay.
So you probably noticed a lot of repeating elements, maybe. I think acts 1, 2, and 3 are originally made, and then the rest of them are the modified ones.
Which ones are the original ones?
Well, this is Act 3 right now, so yeah.
Okay.
Here's another laser wisp, but I'll use it now.
Whee!
Okay, moving on. Right. So the way that this game handles the ranking system this time around is it does require you to have a high score, and the best way to get the highest score is actually to encourage you to use the wisps. So you're not going to get S ranks very often right now because, well, I don't have all the wisps unlocked. Right now I've only got the laser and technically the white wisp, which is the boost wisp.
The ghost.
We don't have ghost wisp. That's in the ultimate version.
Wasn't there one that acted like ghosts where you could run through things?
Yeah, that's only in Psycho's Ultimate. They added that. And it was very shoehorned in because they put it... The way the Ghost Wisp works in Ultimate is that it makes you phase through platforms and areas and literally go out of bounds on stages that was obviously not designed with it in mind.
Oh, God.
It's very badly obvious. It's like, they did not think this through at all. It really shows when they actually moved red rings to accommodate for that change, and it's like, The red ring should not be here. God damn, this is poorly thought through. But they had to. I'm assuming they implemented the Jade Ghost Wisp because it appeared in one of the Team Sonic Racing games, the recent one, as a unique Wisp. So it's just like, oh, it's there, so we gotta tie it in here for some fucking reason.
I mean, get some thing they can put on the package. Be like, yeah, remaster now with additional ghost powers.
one Wisp. They really should have included the other two as well, because there's a DS port of this game as well, obviously, and that has two exclusive Wisps tied to it, the Burst and the Void Wisp. Why are they in Ultimate? Come on. If it's the Ultimate Edition, you should have all of them.
Yeah.
There we go. So we just did the stage that had that Wisp, now they're in all the other stages.
See.
Alright, now we gotta do the optional stages. So these side ones are very, very short. They're very quick. You might already see a reaping asset already. So, I hate this thing so much.
No balloons.
No, well, it's not. It's a container enemy, whatever. I hate it because most of the time it drops rings, but it's the worst when it drops spikes, and they always put them directly in front of where you're running towards. So fuck that thing.
Yeah.
I hate it.
No, I meant the party balloons. I've been playing too much balloon for defense in the past. It's a really good podcast game.
And we're done.
And yeah, they're short.
I told you, they're short. They're just modified versions of the previous 3 acts. Hell, I swear some of the... It's more obvious in the later stages that some of the acts were supposed to be longer and, well, they look like they were connected, but then had to be cut midway just so they could have an extra stage.
Yeah.
You may notice that a lot in this game, it's more 2D than 3D. That's kind of the reason why I'm not a big fan of this game. It's like, it's supposed to be 3D, not classic Sonic.
I wish I knew what you were saying, little guy. Or gal. Or whatever you are.
At least he's considerate of gender.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was crazy!
Oh, I was reconfiguring my handheld into a translator so I can understand this guy. Did you go somewhere?
Didn't you see? I absorbed those aliens and got powered up with like some kind of wild energy. And after a few seconds, they'd pop out of me.
I find that hard to believe.
Bullshit! You just saw him zip out of nowhere! Hell, last adventure you turned into a werewolf. How's that not hard to believe?
Yeah, like, come on, Tails, you're smart.
We have seen some shit. We literally fought gods.
Yeah.
I was in the book once, or will be.
Twice.
But twice.
Yeah, Sonic and the Black Knight and Sonic and the Secret Rings. Right, next.
I also was a knight at one point.
That's Black Knight, yeah.
Oh, okay, that was that one. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you weren't there for that one. That was before you decided to join in proper. Oop, damn it.
Oh no.
You got a very short time span to align yourself. I think if you hold the button, it's supposed to give you more time to aim it, or not, whatever. I swear you're able to hold it. Let me tap it. I swear you're able to aim it. You're supposed to like hold it so you have more time to aim for it. There we go.
Yeah,
There.
You did the thing.
I did the thing. So yeah, same stage as before, but just slightly modified. Whee! You just see the crystals go towards it. There you go, job done. That's the laser wisp.
That seems to work, yeah.
In this stage, they are encouraging you to be a bit more creative with it, with the ricochet mechanic, which it is pretty fun if you aim it right. Oh, there we go. Oh. I'm mistaking my boosts and jumps.
Oh.
Yeah, they changed the boost button in this game now. So in Unleashed, they tied the boost to the same button as the homing attack, which I personally prefer. I got used to that idea. A lot of people didn't, so they swapped that now. It's wrong.
It's because you probably played Unleashed so much more.
I mean, yeah, I did Unleashed first.
Hey.
Almost.
dodge, you said.
Yeah, very good dodge. Nice. I missed the red ring though. I'll get this one though. I'll take it. Ooh, is this one an S rank? No. So I think with an S rank, it would at least drop 3 extra lives. They give these things out a lot.
What did you have?
Damn it.
No.
And I've lost it. I'll find it in the next thing. 12. I've already got to 12. They hand these out like nothing. Okay, Act 6. What's this challenge thing, whatever? Yeah, they don't really stop making these little challenge acts, pretty much. Like, they were there in Generations, they're there in Sonic Forces and everything. They don't seem to... they're not dropping the idea anytime soon. Not saying it's a bad thing, it's just... it's noticeable, you're filling for content.
Hey, designing proper stages is expensive and takes time.
And considering how fast Sonic blazes right through them, it makes sense.
That is also fair. Yeah.
It's kind of a reason why mostly this game's in 2D, because, you know, there's a lot of 3D space not being wasted. Yeah, the stages would go longer if I'm going for the red rings, but I don't need them. The game's about going fast, right? I should get the highest rank for doing this as fast as possible. Hey, Adrian.
Hi, Ben.
Nice, got it. I mean, I don't need him, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean, my last game I played, going fast was all you need to do. Again, Trackmania.
Oh yeah, so in this game it's Orbot and Cubot's first introduction. So now they're introduced. Ah, he saw Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh yeah, it was the first one.
His
Wreck-It
best
Ralph
movie.
is really good.
His best movie appearance before his actual movie appearance. Well, they're both Sonic, so we'll take it.
Wait, I actually don't remember the mouth accent on it.
It's the sequel. It's not that great.
I mean, I've seen the movie, but I don't remember Sonic being it. It's like
He's very briefly in it. I mean, his most noteworthy scene is Sonic explaining the internet to Ralph, which says a lot about him.
Who you calling nothing?
He means since the boss said nothing will stop me, and Sonic here is going to stop him, it's like the boss was calling Sonic...
Oh, right, I should probably bring this up now. So the writers team has changed in this game to 2 particular writers who have no experience with Sonic whatsoever and literally did like a 5-minute checkup on the characters on the Wikipedia page. Great writing team there, guys! And they're the English translators as well. So, fuck. Ah, yes, Sass. It was the white version of him before this game. I can understand why Cubot exists. You gotta have a comparison design. Right, so this boss fight can be done really quickly if you use the Wisps that are given to you. And yeah, they break the boss in half.
kind of feels like every Sonic boss is like, oh yeah, this one can be done really easily if you do just what I'm going to do.
Yep, I'm just waiting for a good opportunity. As soon as he stops moving his damn hands. There we go. Right. There we go. Right in the arm, and I'm done. I just didn't want to miss, considering I couldn't hold the button down.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep, that's it. We're done. What was that? 2 hits? 1 if you do it right. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame they weren't in Generations, but at least they tried to align the continuity. I'll give them props for that. And then they're just fine in Lost World all of a sudden. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Oh yeah, we did Lost World, so we did not Generations with me, right?
No, we did Generations. We just skipped this game, pretty much.
Ah.
Oh, there you are. Where'd you run off to?
I did a little shopping, grabbed a bite to eat, and trashed a giant killer robot.
I mean, he wasn't doing anything that bad. He was just there.
Here too?
This place has everything. Hey, so how's your translator thingy coming along?
I think it's done. It's in binary code.
You know, it's a good thing we're the only ones going to be here right now, so no one else is going to get harmed while we're trashing things.
That's actually a good point. If this is the grand opening, where is everyone?
Where is everyone?
Like, it's a giant space,
Amusement park.
His name is
People will go there.
and he's from a far
Nope, it's only us two.
where flowers water them with dances.
Yeah, so Tails here is the only one that's able to translate it because he said it's in binary code, and yet in the recent Sonic Colors animation thing, Sonic apparently can just read binary just fine.
He said his name is
Maybe he learned it afterwards.
from a race of beings called wisps.
Wisps?
Oh, that's brilliant.
Aliens, if that's okay with everybody?
I actually think
Sure.
the Disney Princess were probably one of my favorite parts from Graphics the Internet.
It was a
I kinda
cute
like
moment.
The depiction.
To make underwear to be worn by Sally. You just hear save them over and over.
When I was running around trashing
It's weird that Yakker here is the only distinct Wisp here because he has a curly hair tip. All the other white Wisps, nah, not relevant.
I mean, you can come up with like tens of characters. That would be crazy.
What are we, Nintendo? We're not going to stylize each and every single individual Toad.
Don't think about it.
He's almost got to clean up the job.
I'm missing an arm. Have you got an arm?
No, but really, how much can it matter?
I guess it can't matter much.
I wonder where that arm went.
Hmm.
That seems dangerous.
Because they were off time and not, in the act.
Will he be relevant later?
Nah, it's probably nothing.
Nah.
Okay, so here we actually have a choice between the next two areas we could go to, and the cutscenes actually do slightly change depending which ones you go. You're gonna encounter the same cutscenes no matter what. It just changes the location of set cutscene pretty much. They're gonna be the same ones, but the environments will be different. That's it. Hey, props for them trying.
I mean, they could have just let it be the same way, so...
The same events happen, just the environment is different. That's it.
Yeah, but they couldn't have even bothered with that, so... There's that.
I mean, yeah, props for them trying, I suppose. Whatever. Alright, so now we're going to a candy planet? Food planet? Has anyone played the board game Candyland? Oh, did he? I didn't even know he was in the film.
Ah, nice.
Let's see. I'm doing this the wrong way. Where's the laser wisp? Who would have made this quicker?
You find it first.
There we go.
Yeah.
It is. It's a
probably
good
really
film.
good.
I really wanted to know what the original story would have been, what they were pitching for initially, but it was still a good film nonetheless. Just like, man, Disney, if you just didn't hold back, I mean, come on.
I mean, they kind of glanced over most of the districts. With like, there should
Yeah.
have been some underwater one as well.
Maybe that was
Arctic
just
one was. I mean, okay, they were
it got
put in the
seen a
Arctic,
little
but-
bit. Yeah, they did it a little bit. Maybe they're just leaving the set premise for the future films or something like that. I don't know.
Are there future ones?
I think there's a Disney Plus show coming around. Oh yeah, the bootleg DVDs, that was cute. So they know they
The-
exist.
The Wicked Rhino. I mean, they did all the Disney movies in Zootopia universe, right? Oh yeah, because I think you mentioned this before, like what you're doing with the face mask with the plan. But I honestly not sure if the movie would have been better with it. Because I think it might gone way too dark and kind of ruined a bit of the fun out of it. Because I think the idea of and the parallels to real-world business and such were still pretty well there.
It's just the fact that they were considering it in the first place. That's what's most interesting about it. It's like, they were willing to go that far with it. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, it could be interesting, but I also see an alternative where this would be just really dark and it's just leave you there like, okay, that's like up and you just think and it actually takes a bit of the charm out.
Oh yeah, Gigantic. That was a film that never happened.
Wait, what's Gigantic about?
It was going to be, I think it was a Jack and the Beanstalk adaptation, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Disney were really pushing for that one as well, but no, what are you talking about? That film doesn't exist. There you go. Okay, next. Story is pretty minimal here in this game. It's mostly gameplay. What a downgrade. Right, so we're gonna go right to Act 2, and you may have noticed right at the end of Act 1 is the start of Act 2. Meaning, it was totally supposed to be one bigger stage.
Yeah, but now there are 2 stages, which means it's more content.
Yes. At least they gave each act each individual music tracks, at least. Like, iterations of the same music. So, I like that. The soundtrack is pretty good.
It's something.
We butchered the drift in this game.
Running you there now remind me of the first Wicked Valve.
We are on a food planet. Yeah, it is weird that the DS version of the game is slightly better with more of the characters.
And they didn't bring it back for the remaster.
Nope. In the DS version, all of Sonic's friends actually appear for the mission modes, pretty much. And they kept them separate, they're not mandatory. But the fact that they do appear nonetheless is quite nice. Fucking Silver makes an appearance. And he gets nothing content-wise. But apparently for Silver right now, his future's doing A-okay. Good for him.
Yeah.
So this stage is kind of similar to the tree stage in Unleashed, where it loops around. I like that. So, some similar parallels never hurt. / reusing ideas.
Yeah. It's like, could be nice to pay homage or just reusing ideas, depending on how you look.
Oh, can't use that one. Don't have that Wisp. If you see a container that's just a solid color, you don't have it yet. I don't think
the other planet first.
I don't think I can. I don't think I want to use the color wisps right now because they may end up pushing me back a layer. I don't want to do that. Just want to keep things moving. Latest playable, yeah, I believe so. Really, any other characters they introduce really is just an NPC. Yeah, it's kind of a shame, isn't it? Jet doesn't really count, really, because that's the Sonic Riders series, and yeah, well, it's a game.
Okay.
So yeah, playable. I think Silver is the last major playable one. I guess the complaint that there are too many of Sonic's friends in this series seems to be an issue.
I never have too many friends.
No. I'm one of the people who's like, yeah, give me all the characters. I want all more interactions, goddammit, please. Damn it, Boost just happened to run out there. Oh yeah, so in addition they added in Ultimate, which I'm not showing here, in this particular stage, in Ultimate they added the versus Mel Sonic mechanic thing. So this stage would be one you'd race him to the end of the stage, and you are literally just doing a time trial to the end of the stage. And they picked the most random ass stages for it. You think they'll be Act 1? No, they're like Acts 3, 4, and 6. It's like, what? These aren't even racing stages!
Hey, I remember this.
To be fair,
Is it Generations? Is this,
yeah, yes. Generations
okay.
used colors for Planet Wisp at least, and the Rocket Wisp. As you mentioned there for Whisper there, so Whisper's design is actually based on the Force's avatar system. That's how her design initially came from. So You know, it counts technically. There you go. Yeah, so we've got jelly bean filled missiles. I don't know what you'd use them for, but they exist.
I mean, if they're all flavors, some of them is gonna be explosions.
Oh, I love explosive flavoring. I think the section up here was changed in Ultimate for have a Wisp section. It's kind of shit. Oop, damn it. Oh, thought I picked up a ring. Oh, no Rocket Wisp, can't go back that way. Moving on. It was just a detour anyway, I didn't need it. Oh, shit, I didn't know I could do that. Considering currently the IDW comics are being very faithful to the game so far, that's how the world's being set up this time around. I'm imagining they're gonna have to do an adaptation of it eventually. Or at least do the usual promo tie-in comic. That's what they usually did before in Archie. They just did like a free comic day type thing. It's like, here's the game, go buy it. Moving on. Is there a thing back here? I don't need to go back here, but I wanna. Nope, okay, detour. Moving on. I shouldn't check everything, I don't need to.
Yeah, but collectibles.
Collectibles are so good. So yeah, right now, in comparison to Unleashed, the story just... Where is it? They all happen at the end of these planets, really. I want to say worlds, but I mean, it's correct. The cutscenes just don't exist.
Well, it's kind of the same.
Yeah, we got the Rocket Wisp. Okay, that's the 3 acts now for the 3 side things.
This is going by quickly.
It is, isn't it? When you cut all the bullshit, yeah, this is a pretty short game. I love standing here waiting. I think it helped that that Sonic's hands as the Werehog actually was a different color, probably. They were more white than peach colored, so that probably helped hide it. I should know, I've used the model fair enough now, I know the difference. Actually, it helps better that the wrists on Werehog Sonic's hands is actually, you know, fluffed up in white, so it hides the transition better as well. You can just pretend he's wearing gloves, I suppose. You can't really see the transition fully. They made it work. They had smart design going on back there.
Wait. A Sonic game?
What are these canisters back here? They're like... What are they, like jelly dispensers?
Slushes?
It's a food planet, I suppose.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one. It's good value right there. 3 pretty decent games.
I also have it on the Steam sale and never actually finished the first one.
At least play Infinite. I'd recommend that one the most.
I mean, it actually, Infinite is a bit on its own, right? Because it's
it's standalone till you get to DLC. And for some reason, they decided to tie it all together somehow. Good man. Not saying there's anything bad with the first 2 games. It's just, you know, Infinite just plays the best.
It's old games at some still to a degree, and I mean, it's not tagging the tube thing is also not the most engaging thing.
Okay, oh yeah, fine then. Oh, there's the end. Yay, elevator sequence, my favorite.
But yeah, maybe I made a mistake like, about games that I should play while just buying on Wing.
But you had to, everyone else was hyping up about it. How dare you, by the way?
You gotta badly and I know from your James that it's fantastic. And the review that pretty much said the exact same things they told me like 5 minutes after I watched it. Like, okay, maybe they all are right. And
I mean, I would buy it, but I don't have money, so fuck me. All I've got to do is play Sonic Colors.
You gotta give the game developers money if they actually manage to make good games in 2022, so...
Right. Damn HD remaster's fucking up something. There's always something wrong. It totally should. Even Mass Effect 3 had that issue. If you're on a high scale resolution monitor, the fucking HUD is tiny in that one. You need a mod to fix that shit.
That reminds me really good stuff. Back when, you know, COVID first hit and we all went into home office, some of my colleagues noticed on one of our customer systems that the application just like suddenly querying for the data records didn't work. They're like, oh shit, what broke?
What did you do?
Yeah. Really fiercely tried to figure it out until eventually they came to the conclusion that it only doesn't work from home office, so it's like, okay, somehow the VPN which we need to connect is messing things up. It's like, okay, that's fair. Not sure to fix it, but shouldn't be a problem for a customer. Until really later on, we actually figured out that it was because at home they had higher resolution, so it actually our application broke if we had a too high resolution.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, actually amazed that we caught this, that like, this was the
That
case.
you figured out the resolution was the issue.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have figured that out.
It did cost some time and nerves to first figure out.
Interesting to know that Infinite had some tech issues on the console. I thought the console was pretty solid from what I played from it. Oh wait, no, I didn't. I played PC version. Fuck, what am I talking about? Sorry. Right, I played the remasters of BioShock 1 and 2 on console because I was having issues with it on PC. Then I knew Infinite was after the remaster, so I was like, it must be fine.
Yeah.
Looks like I was dead wrong.
I mean, I think you were right if it worked on PC and it didn't work on consoles, right?
Yeah, it's weird that knowing that the console version of the remaster has an issue where it's the other way around for me.
Yeah, but does Infinite have a remaster? It's like
Well, no, on
not
PC
right.
it's just the PC version. It's redundant. That's what the collection is on the console. It's the same thing.
Okay. Like, yeah, I was just for a second thought that Infinite got a remaster and I was like, wait.
Well,
I mean, it's a few
port.
years old now, but
It's
still...
just the port. It's just the PS4 port.
Okay.
That's what it is. Gambling here. And a fine. Moving on.
Gambling pays off. Nice.
And we're done. It could be. I was going to suggest that. Like, is it a good quality external drive or, you know, budget one? That would explain it. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, here we are.
If I was an alien in need of saving, where would I be? Experience has taught me to investigate.
Okay, it might have been just a game issue then. Pirate ship. Already?
Experience has also taught me that the best
This ain't Treasure Planet.
is to kick robot butt.
It doesn't have proton cells.
It's just got hard chocolate sales.
Excuse me, giant killer robot. You want to do this the hard way or the easy?
I don't know why he's talking to it. It doesn't talk back.
No, there's a captain.
It don't speak though.
Somehow I knew you'd say that. Let's date.
This chat here would be nice if they talked, but they don't. It does this to all of them for some reason.
I mean, gotta talk to somebody. Even if they don't reply.
It's a very lonely world here.
Yeah, he only has Tails, and Tails is like barely even notice when he's gone.
Yep. I'm not sure where the color wisp is for this boss. It's kind of picky. Not really. Hell, Mel doesn't even count. He doesn't even speak, except in Heroes. We don't talk about Heroes.
How many Sonic games do we actually talk about?
Unleashed.
Okay.
Oh yeah, right. This isn't the DS version.
I like the part where it's God of War.
Right, so in the DS version of Unleashed, you can actually get the colors if you boost through enemies instead of just homing attacking them. That's how they handled it in that game. It's a good system. It doesn't make the color wisp too broken. Oh yeah, they actually had a pretty funny line in the, what was it? It was an Eggman boss fight that was themed around a fish. They actually had a pretty funny line after defeating them. It's like, damn it, I knew this would happen. That's what they said. Like, when you defeat them, I knew this was gonna happen. Eggman, why'd you build them this way?
My genius is beyond your understanding. But not beyond Tails, because it's the same IQ as I.
Same IQ doesn't mean the same wisdom.
Yeah, but to be fair, I think both a bit lacking there.
I think this one's themed around the drill wisp, but I ain't seeing it.
But actually, in comparison, I think it's probably that Eggman has higher wisdom, because, like, yeah, he could do better than just build giant armies of robots that fail against Sonic, but he's at least doing something. Tails, for the most part,
He's
just
built a
tags
walker.
along.
He's built a walker. Does that count?
I mean, I know he built the tornado, but walker.
In Sonic Adventure 2, he converted the walker to be able to transform into a walker mode. So he can fly and move on legs. Amazing. And that's the most impressive thing he's ever built.
Why? It can already fly.
Why not?
Walking is the downgrade.
I know, that's what everyone was saying, but we gotta have a parallel to Eggman's walker.
The BBBE. Best boss beating ever. So,
I don't think it was that good.
Well, first, remember.
I was thinking that he just meant BBEG. It's like, no, this isn't Eggman yet.
So these aliens are made up of a really powerful energy source called hyper-go-ons. It's inside of
Did you make that up, Tails?
No.
I mean, it isn't the worst time.
It's their life source. And you only got a taste of it. Look at what battery. Sort of an understatement.
Well, unlike Eggman, Tails would actually make it an actual theme park.
Horrible body odor. Anyway, it seems an evil man, and you might know him, who they call Baldy Nosehair.
Baldy nose hair. That's the best thing I've heard all day.
It's okay.
I gotta remember that one.
Don't worry, it'll take you.
Memorized.
It will take you 2 games to bring it back up.
Who's draining all the power of
This it does.
and using it for an evil aquatic mammal? An evil dolphin? No, a porpoise. Oh, an evil purpose.
That's good intel. Keep working on it.
Is it?
Hey,
Eggman's doing evil things, and he builds a giant robot.
Of course. I'm totally
Yeah, okay, that's definitely the English translators trying to do their best with what they don't know. Okay, right, next one. The Starlight Carnival. Pretty good visual one here. I don't know how anyone's supposed to get to A to B, but I'm assuming it's kind of like the, going on a cruise type thing, but in space!
Whee!
And very disco themed. Oh, but by the way, I'm not pressing anything. What is this, 15 seconds worth of not doing anything? Let's see, and... now I can move. That's 20 seconds roughly of not doing shit.
Yeah, but you did cool stuff. At least you felt like it.
Quick step bonus, quick step bonus. We want to get all that score. Okay, moving on. And suddenly Star Fox. Suddenly low poly models. What's going on? Oh god. It's as bad as I imagined it being.
Did they normally have it like written the Japanese version first and then?
That's what they normally do. I know that for a fact with Sonic Lost World. That was the story was written purely by the English team, and it really showed. Basic Axe story that one was. Right.
I can almost remember some of the enemies.
They were very multicolored, like the Wisps. Wait a minute. Alright, so here's the Cube Wisp, the slowest Wisp in the game, goddamn, because anything you do will force you to drop dead still in your momentum. Very anti-Sonic.
That's a good idea. What do people like about playing as Sonic? Speed, agility.
How about we implement a Wisp that makes you slow down? No, not that way. I'll figure it out eventually. Yeah. Wall jump is a bit picky in this game. At least in this game you got a double jump, that kind of makes up for it. I definitely went through the inconvenient way. Now that's a good idea, but they're not going to do that. I think I could just jump down here. Oh yeah, right, the diving animation just kicks him randomly at places.
Wait, Sonic can't swim, how can he dive?
Very funny. Very original. Right, so you may get the idea to like boost through these sections to go through faster. You boost does fuck all on how long this takes. So you're just sitting here waiting for this to finish. Don't waste it. At least, I mean, you can use it now. It hurts the motor bugs here.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, technically, timeline-wise, this is the first appearance of motor bugs in years. This is before Generations. It's like, oh shit, classic Badniks. Holy crap. I do like they kept the aesthetic that they had in Sonic Unleashed, at least for the designs of the Badniks. They still got the same art style. I like that. Oh really? I didn't know about this. Everyone kept saying it exists, so it must be. Look at this spectacle, giant ships teleporting through, my god! All in the capabilities of the Wii. Anyway, back to 2D.
Enough spectacle.
That's too exciting. Put it back to boring mode. Oh goody, more cube. Let's slow the thing down. What I wish they did for the cube Wisp instead, like, I wish it was like a bit more of a flare stomp, pretty much. Like, do a quick, like, rotational type thing and then just slam down immediately. That's what it should be. You want to land on the middle one there. It saves a few seconds of time there.
Nice. Sweet tactics.
There we go. Made it.
And you're not doing anything again?
Nope. I can get why people like this stage, but yeah, I'm not doing anything here.
I mean, I'm already annoyed when I play a Trackmania and the start is like 10 seconds of just easy driving where no time gets gained or something like that.
You can't speed up, all you have to do is sit there and wait.
Yeah, and like, I'm not doing anything except just driving straight. Like, and here in a Sonic game it's even worse. It's like...
I know your pain! Oh, you should grab Resi 4. Reasons. Hey, you should grab Resident Evil 4, it's a really good game. I finally played it and understand the pain, well not the pain, the appreciation why it's so good. It's a good game.
I mean, maybe it's a pun, no, for
no,
the number 4, but
nah,
it doesn't really make sense.
Nah, it's just bad design. As simple as that.
You know how the Fast and Furious titles keep evolving.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah, Fast 5. And then just Furious.
Fast and Furious.
Shit, did they actually do this? Actually,
I think they did that. Oh wait, what am I doing? Hurry this shit up! There we go.
Ah.
Yeah, that plan didn't really go through at all. So it's like Nintendo, Capcom initially were going to do some exclusive games for Nintendo for the GameCube launch, but then Capcom realized, shit, the GameCube ain't selling too well, how about we port those games real quick? No one will notice.
Okay. Fast and Furious 4 was just Fast and Furious, then was Fast 5, then was Fast Furious 6, Furious 7, and then it's just F9. And then there's a two-parter coming up, goddammit.
What was the exclusive one?
And Untitled female-led film. Untitled Tops and Shaw sequel.
Oh yeah, there's a Netflix show, isn't there? Fuck, I forgot about that.
Wait, what?
There's an animated Fast and Furious show for some fucking reason, I don't know why.
Oh yeah, Fast and Furious Spy Racers.
Mm-hmm. That's made for kids, even though the movies aren't.
What do you say they're not made? They're made for kids, they have cars and explosions in them. They might sometimes be a bit confused about humans on women, but otherwise...
I think that show was made by DreamWorks, I think. DreamWorks usually makes a lot of Netflix shows. For some reason, I don't know what they got going on over there, but they seem to be doing all the work there. Alright, you don't have to worry too much about falling off this thing. Yep, thought so. You don't have to worry too much about falling off. The spring here usually catches up. Just don't fall behind it. And remember to stop at this point, because I always overshoot here.
They actually made 6 seasons. Like, there's a lot of content.
Well, DreamWorks don't care. And Netflix makes as many seasons as they want.
Yeah. Oh god, the second episode is titled Enter Shifter. Instead it's spelled SH1FT3.
That elite speak!
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of cartoons based on not very kid-friendly content. Have you heard of Toxic Avenger? Let's see. There we go.
But I think Fast and Furious actually isn't. I mean, is it actually rated? Is any of them rated R?
It's not that super mature of a thing, but you know, it's not kid-friendly. I wouldn't label it that. Like, you know, parental guidance at least.
But
PG-13, I guess.
Way worse stuff.
Yeah, there's worse stuff.
Nice.
Just like, oh, they've got these cool ass movies going on. Terminator, Alien, Predator. It's like, we can make money off of this shit. The kids won't see it.
Yeah, like Predator, like that's a complete different league for me compared to Fast and Furious, because like most of the violence, even if there's any, is just car related, and it's just like, you know,
Explosions!
objects that crash, and then people walk out alive out of them.
They shrug it off a lot, don't they?
Yeah.
I hate these things.
It actually is my headcanon for Fast and Furious. The movies make sense because it just doesn't work, like operate in the same way physics work in our world. And at some point during the first films, all the characters actually realize this and kind of like, okay, we can get away with all that stuff we do, and every time they just notch it up and like, okay, we can get away with everything.
Wait. Oh no, it's another case of Tom and Jerry where they speak when they shouldn't. You broke one of the golden rules, that's why the film didn't work out. Twice.
Oh god, they did it twice, I'm not surprised.
They did. So there was initially a main animated film, they had a lot of... Tom and Jerry had a lot of, like, direct-to-DVD films, whatever, but a major animated film, and they talked in that one. And, I mean, the film's fine, but it's like, you broke a golden rule, damn it. Oh, okay, that makes it fine. They didn't break the rule. Okay. They didn't break it. Yeah, there was another recent film that was a traditional, like, you know, live action, but the characters animated type dealio. That usual thing. Yay, more sidestepping. They couldn't let these enemies go. They keep bringing these back each side game, I swear. I mean, yeah, the mechanic works, but come on, spice it up a little bit. I don't think you even break these ones. These ones just fly off. At least in the other games, you have the satisfaction of destroying them eventually. It's like, they're tailing your ass so much, then you actually get to hit them back, finally. Yeah, but they were like random spur of the moment, you know, words, really. It's not the entire thing, that's the difference. And the joke works better when you don't expect it. Whee! Oh, okay. I was worried for a minute there. Meanwhile, have a wisp. So,
oh, on the platform, it would be a shame if somebody just floated.
So the unique gimmick with the hover wisp, as you can clearly see, is that the wisp can hover. Yay! But it has also stolen the ability to use the light speed dash, because Sonic's suddenly all forgotten how to use this ability. Okay. I don't know how he forgot it, but he did.
And how the Wisp has it.
Yeah, got me. I mean, I don't mind it, it's a fun ability, but how the fuck did Sonic forget it? I do like when you're using the ring dash, though, it does stop the meter from draining, so you don't get dropped in the middle of the sky, which Color's ultimate fucked up, by the way. One of the chain loops, you're actually moving through the loop thing too slow, and the chain loop actually disappears before you even get to the end of it.
Wow, did they not QA tested at some point or play tested?
I don't know, it's just like, the damn ring dash thing is too slow in Ultimate. They slowed it down so you can actually get through the loop correctly.
But why did they do it? They don't understand the game they themselves made.
Well, Sega didn't port it, it was Blind Squirrel, which is the same people who remastered Mass Effect Legendary Edition. How?
Huh.
They're two different things! How?
Yeah.
You did alright with one, but you fucked up with the other.
Oh no.
I didn't know Silent Hill had a website. It's news to me. Not as in-depth with Silent Hill, so that's all new to me. Resident Evil I'm following, but Silent Hill not so much. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is it now? I'm curious. I gotta see this. I gotta do it later, but I'll write down a note as soon as we get to the end of the stage. I think if you go to the right spot, you can get an entire ring loop goes to the top of the building. Okay, well at least it's still relevant to Silent Hill.
That's a good one.
Oh, perfect landing. I'll just write that down, check it later. There we go. I got enough lives as is, I don't need it. Yeah, I'm at 25 already, Jesus. Okay, let's see. Almost there. Jesus, I don't realize how fast I'm going through this. This should be done in 2 streams.
I mean, we are done with 3 worlds after. But yeah.
Are you sure we're not doing Birth by Sleep again?
Wait, we have to do this 3 times now?
No, it's not that cruel. Maybe. Right, it's here, this section. This section Ultimate, they borked it. So when you press this button, the trail rings appear. But apparently, in Ultimate, this is too slow, and the rings disappear before you even get to the top.
This is just cruelty.
This is really unfair. Also makes getting the S ranks a bit harder, I guess, if we want to get those time trials right. Oh, no, already done that.
Stuff that doesn't refill, it's a bit of a shame.
Yeah, I suppose. But that's why the capsules exist. But it does stop it from draining when you do the light stash, so it bounces out. Oh shit, I got a strength. Fuck. I didn't even realize. I just didn't care. Okay, boss time.
It's a Death Star.
I mean, technically, all this is a Death Star.
Indeed I could, but I'm right here behind this generator.
Do you hear that?
That's it, Hedgehog. Stand there and be a nice little target.
I don't know, it's just some guy talking.
Hey, do you remember that plot when they roboticized Tails in Lost World?
Yeah.
And then they threw it away?
Yeah. I also remember Tails and Sonic arguing forever, and it's really a bit stupid considering their relationship to the fact they're best friends.
You want to see it again? Oh no.
So, but Colors came first, so it isn't Colors' fault this time.
Unless shooting him with my mind control beam that runs on alien energy counts is doing something to him. Does it? To get to me, you're going to have to go through your best friend.
Oh no.
Why is Tails so fast?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. It's some bullshit. Tails, you've been holding back.
Oh, I will. In fact, the
Those
only way
stuff
to
for
make
charity Sonic.
Oh, this would be a cool boss fight, Tails. You know, it's gone evil for a few minutes. It'll be alright. And there it goes.
Tails, buddy, are you alright?
And idea squandered.
Like, why bother?
I know, right? And they do this twice. They do this in Lost World again with the roboticization. It's like, oh, he's gone evil. No, he hasn't. Fuck off.
Yeah,
It's
but
like, god damn it.
gotta give Lost World credit now, because in Lost World they at least played it out for like a bit. You know, there's some missions behind it, like there is some suspense, and it's not just cutscene. Problem. Oh, cutscene plays out and the problem just fixes itself. It's like,
It's just
it
that,
at least lasts a bit in Lost World, and they did it better.
I suppose, but
Time, but
we saw
yeah,
the result. We saw the result of, you know, Tails being a robot for like 2 minutes, and it gets fixed right away.
Yeah.
And Tails just shrugs it off. By the way, it's like he's been converted. You don't just take the shit off. Well, apparently you do.
When he did something in front of it's like,
He
oh yeah,
fired
I
one
developed.
shot with that damn gun arm of his, and he did nothing with it.
Oh
He
yeah.
didn't even hit anyone with it either. He just made a few, like one shot with it. That's it. Let's see. Right, I need. Damn it. Okay, I didn't pick up a collar wisp. It didn't drop one. I'll just have to keep doing it again. Yeah, obviously you want these fights to go faster. Pick up a collar wisp. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Don't fuck up your blimp thing, whatever this thing is. I'm sure it's not doing anything. Oh no. It's got drivers in there, or whatever this is. Where are the color wisps? They're not dropping them, and I don't like that. Would have been done with this boss fight right about now. There we go.
Ah yeah.
Oh, still in there.
Probably used laser. Oh.
It's super effective. The DS version of this is a bit more satisfying. Use the rocket wisp here to actually take care of it.
Ah, that.
Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, we're good. As soon as it starts dropping rings, we're good. Ouch. That counter container didn't do anything.
Quick snap.
Oh, there they go. Okay, we're good. That was a boss fight. It happened. I guess we'll claim that this one's an amazing boss fight too.
Hey Sonic, did you give the guide your complaint?
Are we not gonna acknowledge what just happened? No? Okay, moving on.
It's so inconsequential that they're even not going to bring it up. It's like, oh, did I get mind control for like 1 whole minute?
Should we be
I
concerned?
think it was 40 seconds.
Are they gonna bring that back up again? No.
No.
At first I thought that Yacker was talking about how Baldy Nosehair was using burps to do it.
What?
He is pretty gassy. Maybe the smell would knock him out? I don't know. Something doesn't seem right with that.
That's what I said. It made no sense. Then I made a tiny adjustment and realized he was saying generators.
What?
So,
How?
burps.
That's not tiny.
That's a relief.
Yeah.
So basically, Eggman is using 5 tractor beam generators to hold their planet in orbit while he scoops the aliens all up.
Hold a whole planet.
Well, it's tiny, but still.
Why are you shocked about it? You've been looking at it!
Yeah.
Already leveled 2.
So, if my math is correct, that leaves us 3 more of those bad boys to take out.
We did not need to be
Tails.
told this.
With you, buddy.
You have an IQ of 200. You don't add F in front of that sentence.
I don't need much time.
Also, we didn't need to be told this. We already took care of 2 generators. We just kept going. We wouldn't be the wiser.
Soon the mind control weapon will be full of energy I've siphoned from the aliens, and Sonic's world will be the center of my interplanetary theme park.
He's calling it Sonic's World. It's like, it doesn't have a name. What kind of planet is that?
Yes, a record, a wheel. Where is your new
I don't know.
Ah yes, the voice chip. thing.
Mobius is actually like Mobius because it's probably to the Infinity Mobius thingy reference.
Something like that, yeah.
There's some thought put into that.
It's a name, we'll take it. Right, what's his voice now?
I don't think anything could have been more annoying than that cowboy chatter.
Feeling ship-shape with me new voice chip I am. Begging your pardon, Squire, but me and me matey are gonna sail off and search for that lumber Sonic.
So you're probably thinking as to why Eggman has built these 2 very incompetent robots. I think the logic being is that Eggman has a bit of a superiority complex, so he needs to prove he's better than these 2. That's the reason he's made them stupid, I think.
Could be.
I will have no need for
But
those
he also has a problem with people being incompetent and
will be under my
clear anger issues with that. So
Mhm.
not sure if this is like
He-
the healthiest
he is-
behavior from him.
He has his own issue.
universe. I think I gloated so hard I pulled a muscle.
Alright, and the next few planets are available. I kind of wish the asteroid coaster was left last, but, well, whatever. The DS version changed that, which is interesting. Okay,
So the DS version is the superior version from what I'm hearing.
honestly, yes. Right, let's go ahead and do Planet Wisp, which is in Generations, by the way, so you might recognize some elements.
You overestimate my ability to remember things.
So the theme with this planet is that this is a planet in the middle of conversion to an Eggman Land theme park. But he's recognizable! We gotta make merchandise off of him. Marcus,
Yeah, who wouldn't want to have like a plushie of Nightmare?
which I'm pretty sure they have done.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm looking about it actually as a face, so probably, so they are right with that.
He's so
I
popular for
think
some.
it's so weird.
He's so popular for some reason. He's in goddamn Bomberman as a guest character. What is going on here?
And what?
In Bomberman, I think it's like Super Bomberman R, whatever. They added 3 characters to play as, and for some reason he's one of them.
With Bomberman, you mean the old Flash games?
Yeah, they're simple. They don't require much, do they? Here's the Spike
God
Wisp.
damn, that's a flash with the pass.
Whee! So, apparently the Spike Wisp just stole the spin dash. Whatever. Who cares? I mean, you know, Sonic right now isn't using it. The boosters replaced it, so it's not going anywhere.
It's like, that's free as Steam.
That's my idea, even though I abandoned it. Oh, I think this stage is one of the Metal Sonic stages in Ultimate. This one sucks to speed through. It wasn't designed for it at all. Like Ultimate. Oh yeah.
Honestly, because like,
Go on.
this is such a common occurrence now. How bad people fuck up remasters. And I'm like, you already made this game. It can't be that hard to just update the graphics. Maybe fix some of the gameplay that people complain about for years now.
Looking at you, Silent Hill Remaster. That one was a bad one. No source code? Well, fuck us then.
And change nothing else. But somehow they're not doing it. It's like, how? How?
They had to remaster that game without the source code and had to use an unfinished build. Holy shit, how they managed to do it, I have no idea.
Wait, Silent Hill now?
The remaster, I think the port of 2 and such, whatever. They didn't have the source code, they just kind of had to blindly guess it.
Okay, I mean, I can understand when things go wrong there, but yeah, I'm talking like the old issues that you have with the Ultimate Edition or stuff like, you know, Warcraft, Reforged. Like, how can you mess up an existing game so bad?
No source code, so it's a miracle they got anything out of that. Ah, that makes sense.
Is it just do remasters then?
They're the remasters team that do half-ass job. Okay, off we go. Honestly, if I pace myself right, hell, if I was allowed to go over 2 hours, I could totally do this in one stream. I mean, I guess that's why there's a... We saw the level select thing, there's an Eggman ship flying around. That's pretty much just the marathon runner type thing, whatever. You go through the entire game without any breaks, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's nice, you want to challenge yourself and time it, you could do that. The game is short enough to compensate for it.
Yeah.
Because already we're halfway through. No, but don't go too fast, I gotta pace myself for the next stream.
I might need to end it a bit early.
Yeah, actually, I'll stop at Planet Wisp once we get to the boss and everything. I'll leave just enough room.
Sounds good.
I hate these things so much. These spew of things. Yeah, that.
Oh.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
You don't know what's gonna come out of them either. It's completely random.
80% of the time it will be bumps every time.
Yep. Now imagine doing that on a time trial. Where you're trying to get to the end of the goddamn stage and they keep getting in the damn way. Or a challenge where you have to hold like 300 rings, and the rings come from them. No thanks.
These are the favorites. Randomness.
Mm-hmm. The stage just ends there. It looks like it's supposed to go a bit further than that.
You're seeing things, Demon.
That's
That seems critical.
break, damn you. There you go. I just wanted my life.
Yeah, you only have like 27.
27. I don't need him. I haven't died once yet.
Sure.
Right, next. Oh yeah, so I'm just gonna make more complaints about Kyle's Ultimate. So, weird quirk change they made in Ultimate. For some reason they took away 2 exclusive tracks for Ultimate for Planet Wisp here. and they're only in the deluxe version of the game. For some reason. I don't know why. Only 2, and it's for this planet. Everyone, all the other tracks that they made new for Ultimate, they're there. Except this planet's theme. What? Why? Why would you do that? That's just for the deluxe version. That's what's exclusive to the deluxe version, by the way. Why?
I mean, the programmer in me says there was some reason for this folk stuff, but other than that, I have no idea.
No, they just need an excuse to have more money from the deluxe version.
Oh, so the Ultimate Edition also had
A deluxe.
Edition, okay.
It's like it's not so ultimate when it doesn't have everything.
Should have changed the names, honestly. Like, have the deluxe edition be like the normal version, then the Ultimate Edition be the infected deluxe edition.
Ugh, damn. I'm glad I have a double jump in this game, but it's not great. Ooh, just made that. They bring this double jump back in Sonic Forces, but it does not exist. That second jump is so minute, it's not even noteworthy of it. It's like, why'd you even bring it back? Because people liked colors.
Did they?
Apparently. Why do you think it got a remaster?
Because people cannot appreciate Unleashed enough.
Oh, you don't like the Warhog? Fine, we'll give you this instead, but we're gonna make everything 2D then to compensate. This drift is terrible. I don't know why it's only in these sequences. Like, as soon as that icon pops up in the bottom, okay, drift mode is enabled, you can't boost anymore. What?
This isn't Mario Kart. I don't need to drift.
Ooh, almost fell down there. There's another tower thing again. Yay. I feel like I need a rocket Wisp around here. Right, I'm just gonna stay right here and not do anything else because I'm gonna fall and I know it. Please come down. Please come down. Damn it.
You knew it.
What did I say? I do like that they theme up the egg pawns here, so they have, you know, relevant theming to them.
Yeah. The cooks previously now like construction workers and stuff.
Yeah, it makes sense. They tried, goddammit. Ooh, Jesus, where am I? This is fine. Okay. Hang on. There we go. Still three-directional movement there, but not at the same time. Ah, damn it, I don't have a laser wisp. Now I do. Okay, moving on. Hang on, if I... Oh! Is this a picky wall jump? What's going on? There we go. Got it. Now what? I didn't plan what to do with it afterwards.
Just continue.
Ah, there it is. And I missed. No, no, okay, it's fine. They compensated. It's like, damn, they overshoot this thing too often. What do we do? Expand the hitbox. You'll be fine.
No one will notice. Still not as broken as Hanzo's arrow hitbox.
You know, as alien as this place is, there's something very Eggman-ish about it.
You don't say.
Forming it somehow, making it part of his theme park.
Attention guests, if you can
They're
hear
a bit
this message,
dumber than usual here, aren't they?
still under renovation. If you are not a robot, please
I don't know.
remain park areas and ignore
It's just subtle hits and I probably wouldn't have figured it out without
Looks like
them.
the theme of his park is universal domination and the conquest of alien races.
It's more than a
I'm
theme
kind of curious what the other planets would have looked like without the Eggmanification.
of living
What would they look like?
That's pretty low, even for a sleazeball like Eggman.
some displacement of indigenous aliens and destruction of
Yeah.
natural resources may occur. Eggman Enterprises not responsible.
What are you, GLaDOS?
No, guys would say that you are absolutely responsible. Yeah, she just doesn't care.
It sounds like they're in shock because of public transportation and a loony nurse. Oh no, wait.
Yeah.
They're in shock because of their planet's strange transformation and having been dragged across the universe.
I'm not sure whether the purple water down there is the natural coloring of the planet or not.
It's waste.
Saying it was
It's always waste.
ice cream or a tractor beam.
Yeah, well, I'm going to guess it wasn't ice cream shooting out of those generators.
If it was, I would get
Well,
one from back home.
that's the cake planet. That's what you're talking about.
If everyone will excuse me, I'm going to put a stop to these renovations.
Later. Could have grabbed a laser wisp whilst you're there, just saying.
No.
Okay. We'll appreciate with the new music they put in Ultimate. They made 3 unique tracks in the base game by default for each of the 3 acts. They changed that in Ultimate since they made remixes, they now spaced them out. So it's the 3 new remixes in the base 3 acts, and the original in the, well, other 3 acts. You know, I like that.
Huh.
We'll space out the music and still keep the original soundtrack in the game.
So you like something about the Ultimate Edition? It's
They did something right.
Did they?
Yeah, it's the music. They didn't fuck that up. Except when they didn't release all the music. Oh, what's going on?
Yeah. So it's just we're half on that.
It's a very mixed bag, I'm telling you. Yeah, got it. So if you fuck up hitting that egg pawn, we'll say goodbye not getting that red ring. And we're done. Next.
Well, you don't even bother with the lives anymore.
It's a C rank, it doesn't matter. I feel like this planet's track is mostly piano, it's nice. It's supposed to be just like half somber, half, oh god, everything's gone wrong. Ooh. It's like Royal Canyon, it's like Heroes, except not quite. Whee! Yeah, there's purple water here. I can't tell whether that's naturally the planet's water or not.
I think it's toxic waste considering it's coming out of tubes.
It's definitely toxic. But whether it's natural, I have no idea. I'm gonna say no, considering it's Eggman.
Yeah, like it's coming out of Eggman's facility. Nothing ever good came out of those.
No. There we go. Whee! I want to do things the fun way.
We're not playing.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, moving on. Oh, there's one there. Oh, nice. Okay, that was surprisingly forgiving, considering there wasn't a link there.
Yeah.
Oop. And we're back here again. Except with elevators now instead of those just breakable platforms. Oh, but the stage is slightly extended this time. It is weird that... yeah. It is weird that the timing thing there... There's no timing, you just mash the button. It's like, why even there?
You need something to engage with.
Suppose, but still. Alright, it's just the top of this tower, then we're done.
And then it's boss time.
That's so cute. Whee! Go back that way. Quick, before I drop. Might as well go with the fun way. I don't normally go this way at all. Whee! I'm assuming it's... yeah, okay. You still have the homing attack whilst you're like this, which is interesting. Where is the... I shouldn't be standing here. Oh god. This is fine. Yeah, the range of the homing attack is pretty forgiving when it needs to be.
That actually is quite forgiving, yeah. You should have been dead.
I liked it better when... This always annoyed me in Sonic Forces, how they changed the homing attack and its radius. Or in fan games either. The homing attack only works whenever it's right in front of you or facing you. And it's kind of annoying to hit any enemies that are directly behind you, like slightly off screen. I would prefer if the radius was just a bit more forgiving, really. It's a me thing, though. Oh, good. We picked up enough red rings for one stage. And boss time.
So I guess you have a alternative save.
Nope, I didn't bother. I didn't bother. If it doesn't unlock an extra ending, I don't bother.
Okay, fair.
Hey, I already fought you.
Yeah, but I'm different now. I'm stronger and learn from our mistake.
Yeah, they got lazy. Only 3 bosses, and then they just reused him again. Oh, it's this line. You're gonna love this.
Eggman, I am going to save this planet, and I am going to free these aliens. No copyright law in the universe is going to stop me.
Look at you, YouTube.
A lot of time and broken robots if you just quit now.
No, it isn't.
No copyright. Game infringement intended.
Reasonable.
Isn't that line Sonic just said like the quote line of Pirate Bay or some shit like that? Let's see, where
So that
is
means
the Wisp?
if I illegally download Sonic games, they encouraged it.
It's not my fault they made it inaccessible.
A cute quote from Gabe Newell that pirating usually is a service issue, which to a degree
It's true,
absolutely is
very true.
The other half is students usually who just wouldn't be able to pay anyways and just download games too, otherwise would just not play.
Bastard closed up, I can't hit him right now. Ooh. This is the longest he's ever survived. Ooh. Come on. Ah! Oh, we're already done. Okay, good.
Wait,
I wasn't sure if I hit him or not. I didn't know if he was a 2-hitter or not. I mean, it doesn't matter, I'm done. Not as satisfying as the laser wisp, I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me that. Okay.
Wow, sometimes I even impress myself. For a second there, I wasn't sure I was going to pull it off. Well, who am I kidding? We both knew how this would end.
Are you talking to the broken robot who can't hear you?
I think Sonic's been pretty lonely lately.
Yeah, it's something is going through a phase.
Is free.
Absolutely.
So, we can just forget about the whole talking to dead robots thing, right?
Nope.
I knew you'd say that.
Oh, come on. I've seen you save the day a lot of times, but I've never seen you talk to a pile of metal.
Touché.
We don't talk about Metal Sonic, apparently he doesn't count.
Yeah, but
Alright.
he's at least aware of existence and assumably can understand him.
Yeah, I suppose. I'm also sure the Eggman line wants from here. I'll show one stage at least. So yeah, again, this is the multiplayer element of the game. I'm not sure what 1.5 player means, so it exists. So in this, you can play as a Sonic clone, or you can play as a Mii if you'd like to. You know, it exists.
Still not.
They literally
Okay.
just they stick a Mii on a Sonic body, whatever. Let's see. So interesting thing they do here, the game doesn't tell you, it's kind of like other Wii games really. If you press particular buttons, you can change the color of Sonic here. So you can have a pink, green,
Green.
or black, or just blue. We'll go for green.
Yay.
I'm not sure what speed here determines, but I'm assuming it's just like how
Well,
fast that Sonic
yeah.
responds to. It's obviously max speed. In Ultimate, they fucked up
Go
the
fast.
in Ultimate they fucked up the animation here badly. So what happens when you... Yeah, so what happens when you go through this is that right now Sonic's like cycling through his animation, whatever, running. They forgot to set it to loop in Ultimate, so it just does the initial start of the loop and then it stops. If they forgot to loop the animation, like, fuck's sake, come on! How do you miss that? Inexcusable shit. Okay. So, the interesting quirk they have with the Act 1s of these stages here, they're straight-up recreations of the initial Sonic 1 stages. So, technically, we're going through Green Hill right now. Like, layout-wise, it's exactly the same, which is really weird.
It's also green.
Yeah, it's green. Yeah. Well, it's supposed to represent the color of the emerald you're supposed to be working towards. So, yeah, right now, I'm just going through Green Hill. It's so strange. You don't have to do anything special with these extra stages. You just, get to point A to point B. That's it. It just has a co-op mode for some reason. I don't know why. It just does. It exists. I've had better multiplayer mechanics. And we're done. For some reason, the stage doesn't end immediately. You can hit the gold ring multiple times to get more rings. I don't get it. And that's it. No ranking, no nothing. You beat it. That's it. And then you'd go through the rest. And there are like 3 acts per emerald. So, yeah. Okay, we're done. I've shown enough. I only did that so the damn blaring icons of the head would stop being red.
Okay. That is completely reasonable.
Right, I'll stop here, because this would be done in one stream instead of 2.
That is fair.
Right, yeah. So, there's the thumbnail. And I'll point this out now. So, in this is all the Wisps, except in the game we just played through didn't have the Burst of Void Wisp, which is that red one, the fire one, and that purple sphere one on top left. Those are the Burst and Void Wisps. Those are in the DS version only.
But,
stupid exclusivities.
Man, if only they made a remaster, but they had anything in it.
No, let's not do that. That's too much work. Right. So that'll do for a stream. So check back on Wednesday for more Sonic Colors. We'll probably just beat that straight away because we're going through this too fast. A Sonic game where you go fast, something's wrong here. Right, so yeah, till then, bye all.
Bye.